Welcome to Arizona Living, your home, your inspiration. I'm Jane Klaus. Now, the holidays are a time for giving, and one place we can all give to is local nonprofits. But before we tell you how to give back, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. Sitting all day can wreak havoc on your back. We've got tips to help ease your pain. A trip to Tucson to visit Casino del Sol, and updating your space for work and play. That and much more coming up on Arizona Living. One sector of the community that was hit hard by the pandemic was nonprofits. So here to talk about the need is the CEO of the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits, Kristen Merrifield. Now, Kristen, thanks so much for joining us to talk about such an important topic.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Can you explain to us what the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits is?
Sure. So the Alliance was formed in 2004 to be the unifying voice of the nonprofit sector here in Arizona. Little do people know that there's actually 20,000 nonprofits in the state of Arizona. Yes, that's a big number. So a lot of organizations doing wonderful things in our community. And so the Alliance was formed to help them do that, to support their missions through things like training and education and advocacy.
Now, we know most businesses have been affected by the pandemic, but local nonprofits have been hit as well.
One thing I tell a lot of people that they don't think about the difference between the for-profit sector in a recession, which I think we all would agree we are in, and the nonprofit sector is that the for-profit sector, so our small businesses, our tourism, hotels, travel, all these different things, when a recession happens, their revenue goes down, of course, and their demand actually goes down as well. For nonprofits, their revenue goes down, but their demand actually goes up because more people are needing their services for the very first time. So nonprofits always see this double whammy where their revenue is going down, but expenses are actually increasing because more people are coming to them than ever before.
So as we look at the local nonprofits, is there one sector that has been affected more than another?
So I'm talking about two sectors that have been hit in different ways. You have the health and human services sector, which is actually what I would call the first responders in a time like this with this pandemic. They've never closed. Their demand is exponentially higher. Think of homeless shelters. Think of domestic violence shelters. So they definitely have been asked to do a lot more than usual and maybe without a lot of increased fundraising or support. Then you have a sector like the arts and culture organizations who, while they're not on the front lines, they have had to close completely. So you can't go to theaters, you can't go to museums. So they're seeing this double whammy of decreased revenue, and they haven't been able to remain open to earn revenue and take care of their employees.
You did a recent study that showed that local nonprofits are in need of PPE. Can you talk about that a little?
Yeah, what an acronym that none of us probably used in daily conversation until now. So personal protective equipment, the masks, the gloves, the temperature readers, all these things that a lot of nonprofits did not even have as a budget line item unless maybe they were in health. And now we need them, and we need a lot of them. So the Alliance did that survey, and we found out that there was about 50% of organizations that we either completely out or almost out of things like masks, surgical gloves, and especially cleaning supplies, which are still kind of hard to get. So we helped match them up with foundations, donors, corporate partners that had access to these and were able to connect with them to donate. But it's definitely still a need that we see that will be ongoing.
It's good that you're out there advocating for all the local nonprofits. Now, Kristen, we know that volunteers are really the lifeblood of so many nonprofits. Have you seen that volunteerism has declined, and are they leery to come back, or are they still needed?
Yeah, that was one of the shocking things that came out of the first report we did earlier this year. We looked at how many had furloughed employees, and the number was around 2,500 to 3,000. The number of volunteers that had been lost was over 35,000. And that was just from a small sampling of nonprofits. Some organizations have been really innovative, and they've provided their volunteers an opportunity to volunteer remotely, to do things maybe they can do at home or do online. The faster we can get volunteers back working at an organization, even if it's in a different form, the better.
As we enter into the holidays, what is the greatest need for our nonprofits?
This is really a critical time as we enter this end of year giving, when normally nonprofits see an increase of about 30% in giving. So we really want to remind donors that nonprofits still need you. It's more critical than ever that you support them however you can this holiday season, not only for themselves as organizations, but also to remember the folks that they are serving. They're also finding innovative ways to provide gifts to children or to provide meals to families during this time. So I'm sure that working together, we can make sure that this holiday season and this giving season doesn't disappoint and continues to support the important work in our communities.
Yeah, we're all learning to pivot and make things work this year, aren't we, Kristen?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like more information on how to help our nonprofits, just head over to the Alliance website. During this time, our kids are home more than ever, especially with the holidays coming up. And the Maricopa County Attorney's Office is sharing some valuable information to help families identify if their kids are vaping or using pills.
My name is Vanessa Ceja, and I'm the Community Affairs Coordinator with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. Some of the signs parents should be on the lookout for if they think their child is using pills is if they start to become very withdrawn. So if they have changes in their sleeping patterns, in their eating patterns, maybe changes in the way they dress, changes in their behavior. How are they doing in class? Has there been a drop in their grades or participation? All of those things will point to something being wrong. And that may be a sign that they need to intervene and really get to the bottom of what's going on. From the beginning, a parent should be talking to their kids about prescription drugs. They should be talking to them about drugs in general. And this is especially important with pills because pills can be accessible in anyone's home. And if parents haven't taken the proper precautions to put them in a safe place that's locked away, they could be accessible to a child that just doesn't know better. The best way to store your medicine in your home is to make sure that it's in a locked place, a place that isn't going to be accessible to your children and that you will be the only one that has access to. And that also relates to the child that these are serious things and that my parent is the only one that's allowed to handle them in my home, and same thing outside of the home.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Lewer and I'm the Communications Director for the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. Vaping is really a tough behavior to identify because it can be done in secret. If your child starts to have behavior changes, mood swings, loss of appetite, sleeping more, while we may think it's just nicotine that's in a vape, kids can become addicted to it. They may initially use it to fit in with a crowd, and then they realize that it's calming for them. But this is one of the most dangerous things that adolescents can do, is to begin an addiction to nicotine. And parents need to have those conversations with their kids about it. What we have now is young people using a substance that they should have never had access to in the first place. And e-cigarettes are just as dangerous as cigarettes. The chemicals that are in these devices are dangerous, and the way that the devices heat the chemical in order to create the vape is detrimental to your health. And it's important to understand that so you can talk to your child in an educated manner about how this could impact their body. And when you give them the information, they're going to be able to make a more informed decision, because to be honest with you, we're not with our kids 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so we have to provide them information and let them make good choices.
The Maricopa County Attorney's Office wants to make sure that communities know that we are also here as a resource, that they can reach out to us if they have questions about how they can help keep their families safe. We work and do online safety presentations for free, and those are available on our website.
If you're looking for ways to volunteer, the Alliance has a search function on their website to match you to the right opportunity. So go check it out. Here's what's coming up next on Arizona Living. We travel to Tucson to see all that Casino del Sol has to offer you in entertainment. And sitting at your desk all day can take a toll. The experts give us some fixes. If you're looking to get away, a trip to southern Arizona might be a good bet. Casino del Sol is open for business and welcomes you back.
What our guests have come to expect from their experience at Casino del Sol is really that Vegas feel. but with a personal touch. We know all of our customers, they know all of us. It's really important for us to stay that way. We don't want them to have to go to another city to experience something like we have to offer here. So we've really prided ourselves on giving that wonderful entertainment experience, but not losing any of the personality that is Tucson. Safety and cleanliness has always been a priority. We are requiring facial coverings for all of our guests and team members while they're on property. We do have plexiglass installed at a lot of our different machines and on the table games and at all point of sale places. We have 100 additional bodies out there on the floor wiping down everything that anybody could possibly touch. We've really prided ourselves here at Casino del Sol on our cleanliness, but we've just taken it to a whole nother level.
Our customers know that we represent the absolute best automobile brands in the world. Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Acura, Honda, and Volkswagen. And on top of that, we carry over 1,000 pre-owned vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs, priced from under $5,000 to over $200,000. We work diligently to make sure our customers have absolutely best buying or servicing experience. When reaching us online at ChapmanTucson.com, our website is easy to navigate whether you're shopping for a vehicle or scheduling an appointment. When you visit us in person, our facilities are clean, comfortable, and state-of-the-art.
We support the city in any way we possibly can, whether it's feeding thousands of first responders during the COVID pandemic. We host Boys and Girls Club dinners for charity, giving tens of millions of dollars to the local community. All the different wonderful not-for-profits that we have in Tucson is important for us to never, lose touch of our roots.
Chapman Automotive is a family-owned local company, and being good corporate citizens is very important to us. We support some of the great local nonprofits in Tucson like the Habitat for Humanity, the Tucson Children's Clinic, Pima Community College, just to name a few. But what we are most proud of is the hundreds of hours that our staff members volunteer as a group to help these great organizations meet their goals. Now, the folks at Casino del Sol go above and beyond to create an excellent experience for their customers. They care deeply about the local community. These are traits that we treasure in a partner. And we are extremely happy to partner with Casino del Sol in the Chapman Luxury Car Giveaway and a chance to win this magnificent Porsche Taycan.
To enter, simply swipe your card at one of our kiosks. All your additional entries will be earned by your table games or slot play throughout the entirety of the promotion, which runs from October 1st through November 22nd. So come on out to Casino del Sol and participate in the Chapman Automotive Tucson Luxury Car Giveaway.
Honor Health's orthopedic department can help you with the aches and pains of sitting at your desk all day. So let's take a look.
I was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona, and attended undergraduate at Arizona State University and then medical school at the University of Arizona College of Medicine in Phoenix. I then moved to Tucson to complete residency training at the University of Arizona Medical Center and then did a fellowship in joint replacement at Stanford University. I perform joint replacement surgeries and revision joint replacement surgeries on both the knee and hip and also provide non-operative treatment of knee and hip conditions. Honor Health's opening 2 orthopedic surgery offices, one here at Sonoran Crossing and the other in Scottsdale at the Scottsdale Shea Hospital. That location will open October 26th, 2020. In my mind, probably one of the best aspects of being a hospital-employed orthopedic surgeon is that I don't have to worry about overhead and I can take my time to take care of patients and do the right thing for them and not have to worry about how I'm going to keep the lights on. So in my mind, that's probably the best thing about working for Honor Health. They also have spent a considerable amount of time and energy investing in state-of-the-art operating rooms and acquiring the best technology to help me take better care of patients. Orthopedic surgery is a rapidly evolving subspecialty in medicine, and we're fortunate to have access to the latest in robotic knee replacement tools here, as well as offering our patients anterior total hip replacements. With the stay-at-home orders that are kind of sweeping the nation with COVID-19, I'm seeing a lot of folks just coming with joint aches and pains, which is really common when people assume a more sedentary lifestyle. The human body was really designed to move, and you can imagine that sitting still, things get stiff and painful, and getting them moving again can be quite painful as well. One concern patients frequently have is how well their pain will be controlled after surgery, and we're doing a variety of things now to make the surgery and recovery quicker and less painful. And one of those things would be beginning pain medications before the incision and then getting patients moving early, both of which have been shown to reduce pain and facilitate recovery. One piece of advice I would offer to folks having some aches and pains related to assuming a more sedentary lifestyle is to get up and get moving. One of our common sayings in orthopedic surgery is that life is motion and motion is life. So I'd encourage folks to find a comfortable, low-impact activity such as walking, cycling, or swimming to get their joints and muscles moving again. The two new Honor Health offices will provide comprehensive operative and non-operative treatment of any bone and joint disorder. I'm proud to be a part of Honor Health because they offer all of the resources of a large healthcare institution with the feel of a small community hospital.
Many of us adopt a family in need during the holidays, and this is an important year to continue that tradition. Just contact your local nonprofit for more information on selecting a family. Stick around, there's more Arizona Living to come. Many seniors are isolated during the pandemic, but a new program is hoping to change that. And designing your home with American Furniture Warehouse. We're all spending more time alone than ever. For isolated seniors, loneliness is a huge problem. But a program from Cox Communications is hoping to heal the loneliness one phone call at a time.
I'm all alone. I'm a lone ranger.
I'm very sorry you don't have anybody to be with you. But I mean, hopefully this call helps.
All the things we used to do for the old people, and now you all are doing it for me.
Someday maybe I will be lucky enough that someone will pick up their phone and give me a call, make sure I'm okay.
You look great. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I love the earrings.
I think in our first 2 minutes, we introduced each other, and I said, hey, this is Cynthia. I'm a volunteer. I'm calling just to make sure you're okay. I need some friends, and with everything that's going on, it's feeling a little lonesome. She goes, oh, sweetie, that's all right. I'm by myself all the time now, and I appreciate the calls. I appreciate you.
And I keep telling people at work how we started and how we built on our relationship, how I'm a part of the family now. I even talked to my brother.
That's right, I'm not the donor.
Cox has a purpose. It's all about bringing us closer, and that means bringing people together and celebrating the connections we have with each other. When you think about the world and what's going on today, there's never really been a better time to reach out and connect with the people in our lives.
You know something? Life's too short to be mad in your lifetime.
That's a great attitude. You sound like you're good people.
I developed a friendship with somebody that I think needed to have a friendship, to have a friend, to talk with, and to look forward to the conversations and the phone calls.
I wrote right down to the hole. I couldn't believe it.
That's awesome.
There are people who are lonely like that, who really do need to have somebody not check in, but just to have a conversation.
Perfect strangers can become family members. You don't have to be blood related. And during all this bad stuff, there's always a silver lining. Always something good comes out of something bad.
I've had an amazing time talking with you today. We're going to check in again tomorrow.
Like I said, I can't tell you how much this does help.
The relationship that is developed between Edith and I, it's more than I could have ever imagined. So glad we got time to talk together today. And this has been awesome for me. You might meet your next best friend making this phone call one time a day,
Everything that we do with Cox is about helping people find more moments of those meaningful connections.
You're easy to talk to, and I enjoy these conversations. Well, it was great speaking with you again today. I look forward to our next call.
When we think about Cox, we think about ways that technology can bring people together. That's really what One Call a Day is all about, reaching out and being there for the people in our lives.
You know, I shared things with you that I haven't shared with anybody. I don't feel like I'm all alone anymore.
We have a brotherhood. I'm here, and you're not alone.
There's never really been a more important time for us to do that than today.
Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come on Arizona Living. Updating your decor with advice from American Furniture Warehouse. If you're looking for a little refresh of your home, the experts at American Furniture Warehouse have some design advice for you.
Creating a practical and stylish place in your home to work, study, and relax is easy with a little bit of planning. And we've combined all three in one small corner using a variety of furniture pieces to achieve our goal. We started with this L-shaped desk that offers a ton of space for work and gaming. It includes multiple charging capabilities and has integrated multicolored LEDs that provide accent lighting for any mood. The versatile chair is perfect for work or gaming, and it accommodates any posture from productivity to reclined and relaxed. The chair is available in a variety of colors, and for this space, we opted for the high contrast white. To add some comfort to the space, we brought in a large area rug with bold colors that coordinate with the desk and chair. And the small ottoman provides both style and function with its padded top and hidden storage. The wall art adds visual interest, and we've added a bit of greenery to give this space a pop of color. As always, you can find everything in this room and more at American Furniture Warehouse.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jane Klaus, and we'll see you next time on Arizona Living, your home, your inspiration, where we help you create an inspired life. Happy holidays.